first, Urza believed the war had an ending. Mishra could be defeated, his armies destroyed, the world rebuilt. But something else had entered the war, and it wasn't human. The enemy behind Mishra. At first, it still looked like strategy, territory, supply lines, machines built for war. But over time, something changed. Mishra's machines stopped resembling tools. They became something else. And Urza noticed, because unlike Mishra, Urza paid attention to patterns. There were designs he didn't recognize, movements that made no sense, machines behaving almost like living things. And worse, living things behaving like machines. Because while Urza built for the war, Mishra searched beneath it. The ruins left behind by the Thran, the remains of a civilization that had already destroyed itself, trying to become perfect. But some ruins weren't empty. Something had survived, waiting. This is what separated the brothers. Urza studied danger. Mishra embraced it. And somewhere in the dark, something began speaking back. Not all at once, not enough for anyone to notice. But piece by piece, Mishra stopped being alone. And Urza felt it. But not the truth. The absence of one. Because the war stopped making sense. Mishra knew things he shouldn't. Machines appeared where none had been built. Entire armies vanished. And something beneath the war was growing. And eventually, Urza followed the trail to the caves of Coilos, the place where the brothers first found the stone, and the place where something else had been waiting. Urza expected answers. What he found was worse. This wasn't invention. It wasn't progress. It was consumption. A system that didn't improve life, it replaced it. And for the first time, Urza understood something terrifying. This war had never truly belonged to the brothers. They had been pulled into something older, something patient, something called Yawgmoth, the ghost of a fallen world, the architect of Phyrexia, a man who believed weakness should not exist, and even death was inefficient. Phyrexia wasn't a kingdom. It wasn't an empire. It was a machine designed to consume worlds, to take living things and turn them into something obedient, stronger, sharper, less human. And by then, Mishra was already changing. Not controlled, integrated. Piece by piece, Phyrexia was making him its own. And suddenly, everything changed. This was no longer about rivalry, no longer about kingdoms, no longer even about Mishra. For the first time, Urza understood the real enemy, and he would spend the rest of his life trying to destroy it. because the Thran had not buried Phyrexia. They had only delayed it. And now, it had found a way back. The brothers still believed they were fighting each other. But beneath the wall, Phyrexia was learning the shape of Dominaria. And it was hungry. If you think the brothers' war was the real catastrophe, you haven't seen what comes next.